my pocket was my final straw.
Hey, bro, you're the exact same as me.
I don't stand there and fish all minors, shit like that, yeah. And when I do, yeah, like I'd like to sell my fish, but mate, I was blacked out and that, and he ID'd me from my voice and shit, and it was like, nah.
Yeah,
The,
they literally ID'd me because my dreads stick out of my fucking, like, everything I put on. They're like, oh, red dreads. I'm like, son of a bitch.
yeah, but I didn't even have like my beard was covered, my fucking face was
Like,
covered. I
everything.
was all, yeah, mate, I look like a shitty Southsider, bro.
You really did.
That's funny. But yeah, nah, that's exactly the sentence that Z said the other day, bro. You're like, my fish. She literally got robbed. They took a gun and everything off her, and she's like, they took my fucking cookies.
Like taking my fish was my final straw, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
I can handle. I literally said to him, I went, look, I can handle them. Like we've handled it. We've let it slide, you know. But there has to be a line. When you take my fish, that's it.
Like, they don't even know what to do with half the stuff they just to take, and it's so annoying.
But the thing is, what they did to me, like the voice ID. But the thing is, they did it all in front of Yuski,
Yeah.
because Yuski responded to shots fired, and somehow he managed to ID me and shit. So
At least it's getting rid of them.
we just got FDF next.
Yep. I haven't even seen them in a couple days. I don't know if they're on a little trip or they're just laying low.
Oh shit. So
Nah, you're all good. These barrels are scuffing. Both sides are just stacking higher and higher. It's so close to
There you
storm.
go,
I don't even want
Ryan.
to knock yet.
Since
Pardon?
you're getting beat up by both of us, I gave you two bandages.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've stopped buying bandages recently because every time I go and buy some, I run into someone who just decides to take everything I own
See,
and have
that's
them
why
out of bandages.
I buy a surplus, I keep them in the book bag, and I keep the book bag locked in a car.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
and that's why she's the treasurer.
Exactly. Treasurer, family medic, you know. I hold multiple titles.
Yeah, I don't think like that. I just like rock around with a backpack with everything in it, and then
When it's full, I'll decide what I need to empty out.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, shit, I got no space. Tuck it in a glove box, buy a new backpack,
When I do
forget
that,
it's
I go
there.
to a house robbery with my pockets full, my backpack full, and I'm there in the house robbery. Right, I don't need this. I won't need this.
Just playing to maul on the guy who's asleep. Here you
That
go,
reminds
buddy.
me. That reminds me, I need to go buy more lockpicks. I gave my last one last night to a certain person who won't leave me alone.
Hey Tim.
No, Cloud. Why would you immediately go to Tim?
He's been glued to your hip.
What do you know?
Mm-hmm. I don't care. None of
Okay,
my business. As long as it don't affect the club, I do not give two flying folks.
okay.
When it starts affecting the club, then we got an issue.
Trust me, if anything does happen, it won't affect the club this time.
At the end of the day, if he wants to slip his wiener in you, then fair enough. You know, that's up to him. And you're too busy to handle.
Damn.
I like to make math. I like to make math.
Well, yeah, plus Ryan joining us, you get to have a lot of fun doing a lot of things.
That sounds intriguing.
You might have to get rid of them flip flops, though. Sorry, mate. You can't wear Crocs or flip flops with a cut. Will the other three be joining as well? or
I believe so. So I got the whole Bootaroonie from the emails, and then the other four all just put in goodbye messages and were like, "Yep, we were here because Ryan was here. That's family."
So
Well,
who are we looking
if you
at?
five come over, we're basically full. We'll have one space.
Yeah. Well,
Well, technically,
me and Z, but yeah.
that we can put on the tablet. Nomads are a different entity.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty much their ultimatum. It was like, you guys start a Southside gang, don't wear the flag, we'll fund you money, and if we have beefs, you handle it. And I'm like, oh, so you want us to shoot for you without any backlash? And I was like, what in the
And he's
bullshit is
got to be
that?
rewarded and shit for that kind of shit, you know.
Yeah.
And there's got to be respect on both parties to be able to do shit like that. Why would you go and kill someone for someone that you don't have any respect for?
Exactly. And that's what I told him. I'm like, when I'm with you, like, the whole reason this started was because two people that I don't even fuck with in the family got disrespected, but it's really our job to get back for them. Like, that was why me and Z were around. And then they didn't like what happened afterwards. I don't know.
Mate, you must have slung some drugs at that fucking Vinewood spot, bro.
Oh, yeah, think I left 1,000 points just from almost just there.
Oh, preach. Speaking of Vinewood spots, we lost our sliver.
You lost what?
What? The fucking Strawberry Avenue?
No, our little Vinewood sliver. You know, the long, thin one?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
FDF took
I
it
did.
somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
I
care
seen
about
that
that.
shit.
We didn't want it anyway.
I know, I'm just letting you know because I saw, like, on the tablet.
Nah, I was trying to take that shit off you, and then it was still your color when I went to sleep. I woke up and it was FDF, and I was like, those fuckers.
Yeah, they moved on a lot.
Yep. Also, half their points is from meth they stole off me and Z. They caught us in the middle of putting it away one day and got like 700 something bags. Yep.
Meth don't do
But
fuck all for you. You need the other form of meth.
the other form of, you mean Coke?
No, there's two forms of meth. There's the street selling version and the other side.
Hmm.
Apparently,
I didn't know this.
according to Sutton.
Huh. That's kind of cool. Oh, I need a, I tried to get a gun license today. We can't sell gun licenses to felons. And I was like, since when am I a felon? Ryan, you were arrested with meth in your pockets. And I was like, so? And they're like, that's intent to distribute. God damn it.
No, that is possession.
That's what I thought.
It's okay, I got a felony for a bar fight.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, so me, Z, and TJ all went to get hunting licenses. And they only
You
gave
can
one to
get a hunting
TJ.
license with a fucking felon.
Yeah, apparently, Dylan said we're not allowed. But you don't even need the hunting license to buy the gun, so what's the difference?
No, you can just go and fucking do it.
And I was like, oh well, guess I'm gonna just go hunt illegally, and I walked off.
I don't know how many felonies I've got. I know I've got one for breaking out of prison.
You've already broken out of prison?
He was the first
Oh my
warrant in
god,
the city.
that's so good. I tried to be the first one to go to prison. We woke up at the airport. I ran straight to PD, punched Saul Myers in the face, got handcuffed, and then there was gunshots. And he goes, "Whoops, gotta go," and he let me off. Who the hell had a gun?
It was probably us hunting.
Probably, but yeah, I instantly got let go. And he's like, "You would have been the first person to go to prison." I was like, "Son of a bitch."
I got the first kill on a police officer, first fucking first arrest, First break out of prison and first prison break.
Hell yeah.
Sorry. Damn.
She's not sorry. She did it deliberately.
That was a hell of a way to get it off. Damn. You have a couple bandages, sis.
Of course.
Wicked.
I need a medic. Oh, you should have seen last night. There was no EMS, and TJ was charging
Thank you.
people $500 to kill them at Pill and check them in.
Oh, jeez.
We're like, we can't check ourselves in. It says there's EMS on, and TJ's like, for $500, I'll knock you out and check you in. Good little side hustle in DGen hours. Shit was funny.
Honestly hilarious.
I'm not being funny. I think Z would prefer the MC lifestyle.
Yeah, she used to be a
Hooligan's old lady.
yeah, that's what it is.
I remember when I first met her.
As an old lady, I'd want her fucking as a patch member to fucking.
Yeah, she was an old lady, and then she's also been a this I think second in command as a patched member. I don't know what it'll be called.
What a VP.
Yeah, VP, that's the one.
Yeah, she needs to be a chaos demon like the rest of us.
She just unmuted in head and said VP dummy. Yes. But yeah, she was a VP. Mm, mm, mm.
What's she doing? Is she on night mode?
No, she's watching a little demon at the moment.
What we would need to do is patch you over before they decide if they're coming back or not. Otherwise, if they bleed you out, then you have to wait 14 days.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna talk to her about. Because they reckon they're going to not be here, but they're gonna monitor how Yuski runs the city and see if it gets better and blah blah blah.
To be fair, I've never had an issue with Yusuke. Like
Uh,
anytime we've had a problem or anything, it's been dealt with. Yes, sometimes it's just warnings or whatever, you know, but
but
eventually
that's it.
those.
Like, it depends on like the severity of it, and like he can't ban the ballers before he knows what's going on. Like, if no one's bringing it to his attention, how's he gonna know?
Exactly.
You have to give the shitstorm before he can clean it up. Which
That's what I said.
on
That's
our
what
end,
I said to my guys. Like, run with a minimum shit in your pockets, and we'll take the brunt of it. If they